What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to today's NA meeting, where we will discuss the economic data for the week, the day's technical analysis, the trading opportunities we took on today's stream, and build a game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data. Be mindful that all times are in Central Time. And at 7:30 Central, we have a big block of news coming out, keeping a focus on PPI. We have Fed Bar speaking at 8 o'clock. We have the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index and the 5-year Consumer Inflation Expectation Report coming out at 9. We have Fed Dolly speaking at 11, and we had the US oil rig count coming in at 12. Now, I was never recommended to trade during a major news release, but if you choose to trade, be mindful that you're playing a game of chance with your trading account. Now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And this is the area that we looked out for during last night's NA meeting. And you can see that this area paid twice. And the second time paying all the way into the end of the session. Now, we have news tomorrow. We have PPI, but we also have OPEX, that's option expiration. This is not a news event, but a market event. Be mindful that the price action could be crazy tomorrow. We can see a big move up and a big move down. We can see a big move down and a big move up. When the institutions are balancing their books, expect the unexpected. But in the meantime, these are the areas that I'm going to be looking out for. I want to see price dip into this box. And what I'm looking for the bears getting trapped and buying their way out of this position to possibly test price structure. But what I'm ultimately interested in, when price reaches this level, how will it react? Because right now, price is in heavy supply. So if price taps up, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a big move down. But before we talk about that, let's talk about this price action. Look at this trend line. I saw this trend line during the middle of the session, and I said to myself, look how the bears are respecting this trend line. And once we finally got a break out of the trend line, we tested it, and ultimately the bulls using it as support and buying it off of it. That had me by surprise. Trend lines is not a big part of my trading plan. I like to use support and resistance and price action, but seeing this trend line and seeing how price was using this trend line the entire session really opened my eyes to the possibilities of using trend lines and using it as a technical analysis tool for future videos. But for right now, because we have news and a market event, these are going to be the areas that I'm going to look for. I'm not going to take this unless I see what I want to see. Again, I want to see the bulls trapping the bears, not for a full reversal, but maybe a retest of prior structure once we get the price action. Because this box is in heavy supply, I want to see if the bears immediately come take control in this area. So I'll be keeping my eyes open more than I take trades tomorrow. But let's jump into a CL chart and create a game plan. This is the CL chart, and you can see that last night's area to go long worked out not once as a retest of this structure, coming back and moving up the entire day. So this area right here paid twice. This line right here is where price rejected. I want to see if the bulls can push price up into this area, and once it taps into it, I want to see if the bulls can push past a retest and seeing if price can be pushed higher. But if the bears regain control, what I'm looking for is for them to fail here, pull back, possibly test some of these levels in this area right here. And what I want to see is bulls taking control, trapping bears for a retest of possibly around 77.60. That's what I'm going to be looking for with CL's price action tomorrow. We got this big move up, and there's little to no price action in this move. It was basically a trend higher, a test of the 21 EMA, and now price is just stagnant here at this level. So I'm going to be interested to see what CL does tomorrow. But remember, this is a game plan for tomorrow. I want to see the price action in pre-market, and that will determine my bias going into tomorrow's stream. We do not trade what we think, we trade what we see. Because the price action writes the story, the charts tells the story, and if you listen and trust in the setup, then you'll have a story. And here's my story. So this is my Top Step X account. I copy traded all of my accounts, making 1,500 in all four, netting over 7K. I did use the areas that I posted in last night's NA meeting to take majority of my trades. And so I want to give Top Steps their props. I mentioned yesterday that I had an account that went straight the maximum loss limit. I brought it up to support and they fixed the problem and resetted the account free of charge with no hassle on my part. And with that said, that's all I have. If you're enjoying these breakdowns and want insight on trading the Nasdaq intraday, subscribe to the channel and join our live stream where me and my trading partner provides intraday analysis in real time. Our current goal is building a community, and if you're tired of missing the best trades on the Nasdaq intraday, then join the live stream, join the Discord, join the risk managers in the chat, and we appreciate your support as we grow. As we wrap up, remember the risk manager's creed. Trading involves risk and demands careful analysis and capital preservation. And we can do that by practicing sound risk management. Every trade tells a story. Make sure you write that story in your trading journal because our psychology is all over these charts. And as always, my name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. Stay green out there. Peace.